Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for joining me. Bright and early, the sun is up. It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing. We've had some rain recently, so there's heavy dew on the grass. It's just a beautiful morning. It's a little bit cold, but we are headed to get this feed bin with some more feed in it. So we use this for our cattle feed, our range cubes, and today I'm gonna run over to Claremore this morning and pick up some feed, and I wanna bring you guys along. We're gonna focus on getting ready for spring today. So Shelby has been ready for spring. She's been digging up moles in the yard. Not my favorite thing for her to do, but she's been doing it. And I'm gonna get ready by testing the soil. So today we need to test both the garden soil and the pasture soil to see if we're deficient in anything. So we're gonna check that out. So come along, let's go get some feed and we'll go from there. So we made it to Stillwater Milling, one of my favorite feed stores in Oklahoma, and we're gonna fill up with feed. Let's come back here and pop this open. So I don't know if you can see in there, but it is pretty much empty. And we're gonna get about a ton today. We do not feed nearly as much feed in the spring and the summertime as we do in the winter. The cows just don't need it, but we still like to keep a little bit on hand, give them a little bit daily to keep them gentle and check on them and stuff. So we're gonna fill it up about halfway and see how this goes. So we got filled up 2,080 pounds. So that's only about half of what this feed bin will hold, but I like to do half or about that amount because it'll stay fresher. I won't use as much. I probably won't be back here until late summer or early fall to get more. So that should last quite a while and should be the perfect amount. So I wanna see if they open their greenhouse. One of my favorite things about this store is they have a greenhouse. I'm gonna go see what kind of vegetables they have. So let's go check it out. So they have a pretty good variety here. It's still a little bit cold, I think, to be planting too much, but I was gonna see if they had any of the little yellow or orange tomatoes that Cassie likes. They're super fantastic. We'll be back. I mainly just wanted to look today. There's Better Boy, Early Girl, Champion 2. They've got pretty good varieties. Beautiful flowers. Oh, I have to get Ransom some of these ghost peppers or Carolina Reapers to see if he could challenge himself. Sweet cherry, those are good little peppers. So anyway, I'll be back. I'm not gonna get any today. I wanna wait maybe another week, maybe two. And hang on, what was that? Look at that, homestead, made just for us. So I've done it in the past. I'm not gonna do it again this year. I'm not gonna set my tomato plants and all the squash and everything out too early because I have in the past ended up replanting it and I do not want to do that. So I got out of here. I've got to go pick up my feed. Got 4 bags of pellets for the sheep and the alpacas, 3 bags of feed for the chickens, a bag of feed, chicken scratch, kind of a snack for the chickens. But feed is expensive. Farming is expensive. Well, we got $438 for the feed bin and the feed for the other animals. So just so you guys know, whenever we do sponsored videos, today's not one obviously, but when we do those, it helps immensely pay for all the expenses on the farm and pay for everything that we do, everything that we video. A lot of expenses go straight to that. So I know that sometimes people don't like the sponsored videos, but just trust me when I say they help a ton on covering a lot of our extra expenses. So sometimes that might should go without saying, but I thought I'd say it just so you know. So I made it back to the house and I got greeted by my #1 porch cat. That is Mr. Jingles. He is over here wanting my attention. Shelby and Joe are mad because I'm petting him and not them. That's just dogs though, they get jealous. But today I'm gonna be testing our soil with a Redmond soil test kit. So we use Redmond all around the farm. We use their garlic salt. I have a salt block out front for the cows. That's supposed to help with flies this summer. I got them started early before the flies come out. And then we also use their table salt. So we use the salt, the pepper, seasoned salt, different things like that in the house. And they have all kinds of products. They really will surprise you in everything they do. So if you guys are interested, go check them out. Again, they're not sponsoring, but we are an affiliate of them. That means we have a code WFF15. It'll save you 15% on any Redmond products you order. Now we don't get paid anything unless somebody buys something using that code, and then we just get a small commission. So that's kind of the way that works. But I'm going to use one of these. I have 2. I'm going to be using one in the garden because I want to see what our garden is missing, and then I'm going to use the other one in the hay pasture because I want to see what our hay pasture is missing. So you can see right here, it's organic and synthetic fertilizer recommendations, plant available nutrient level and pH. We want to be sustainable. We want to be able to know what our soil is missing, what it needs ahead of time, because let's be honest, plants are expensive. You guys saw all those plants in that nursery. Buying plants is expensive. Tilling the garden, the time you put into the effort you put into it. The hay pasture, I pay somebody to come and bale the hay. So if I need nitrogen or something to really help my hay production, then hopefully I'll be able to tell. So I'm going to open this kit up, get an idea of what's going on with it, and I'll let you guys know. So I got a seat in my favorite spot here, out of the wind by the shipping container. Read through the instructions, and it looks like all I have to do is collect the soil from 5 to 7 separate locations at about 6 inches deep, 0 to 6 inches. And then you mix all that soil together. Once you do that, then you scoop out 1 scoop, put it in this jar that has a little bit of water of some sort in the bottom. I don't know what that fancy thing is. And then you mail the kit in. It comes with a first class package, no postage necessary, and it goes off for testing. And then you get the results online. So after you register the kit online, you'll get the results online. So I've got all the instructions. Let's go out and get some soil. So I got a clean bucket to do my garden testing, so we'll start with that. And my first sample, try to go down a few inches. Show you guys, I got a pretty good amount of soil. That's about 6 inches deep. It says you do not want any kind of big pieces of matter, so no roots or anything. So we're gonna drop that in, and then maybe a little bit more. And we're going to go around to 5 more places and get all the soil samples out of this garden, kind of spread out. We'll go to the back corner, the front corner, a couple in the middle, and back here we'll get them all. So that's number 6. Now I have all my dirt. I want to pick out a little bit of twigs and little things like that that's in here. But every single year we try to put something back in our soil, and so I'll be interested to see how it comes out. We've put mushroom compost, we've put rabbit manure, we compost our chicken manure, and we'll put that around the vegetables from time to time. So I'll be very interested to see how this turns out. Since we're out here, I'll do a little update on the garden. This right here, I believe, are radishes. Yep, so our radishes are doing good. Our mustard, I don't know if that's mustard coming up. Maybe a little bit coming up. Yeah, probably right in here, maybe. And then our lettuce. So our lettuce is starting to show. Some little lettuce pieces are coming up here and there, and they should just keep coming up. And our onions are doing awesome. I think we've only lost one. Oh no, it's still hanging in there. We've had a dog or two come into the garden and a cat. So we're always fighting a little bit of wildlife here or there, but we have yellow onions down there, and then we have white onions down here. And so far they're looking pretty good. The spring time or cold weather stuff really isn't my favorite, but I like to get the garden started, and then before you know it, it's gonna be time for all those tomatoes and that stuff we saw earlier. So let's go get this dirt. We'll get it into the little cup and get it mailed off. So we're gonna finish this on one of the best work beds or workbenches known to man. That's a tailgate. And I just pick a couple more rocks out. So I've got the soil down to where it's a nice fine soil, squeezing it, busting up any clumps, and mixing it all together. That way we have a good soil sample. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for our pasture, except I'll have to drive around on the 4-wheeler for that, for the hay pasture. So I'll probably won't bring you along for that, but know that I'm going to do that as well. So now we're going to go through here, grab us a soil sample out of the sample of the combined. I'm going to take this off. Do not remove contents, just add soil. That's what it says right here on top. So let's see. Oh, I got to break a seal. Hang on, I got a one-handed pocket knife. Oh yeah. Somebody asked me the other day, can you use that reed knife can you put it up one-handed? Well, yes, I can. I don't know if everybody can do that, but if you have the kind of talent that Gary Walker has, I'm sure you can. All right, so I broke that seal. So take that off. I'm gonna add the dirt right in here. That pretty much fills it up when you put that scoop of dirt in. And we're gonna put the lid back on. That lid was pretty tight. I'll have to give it to somebody, whoever tightened that up. Now, you guys can see it just looks like what Ransom would call some kind of a mud pie that he would make. So that's what's going in the mail. A really good YouTuber would probably be videoing this now, and then they would wait 5 days, and then they would put it all in the same video. But I'm a very average YouTuber, so you're gonna have to come back to the channel and check up later to see what the results are of the soil test kit. But I'm excited to find out. If I need to add anything to the garden, we'll get it taken care of. So Zena's over here barking like crazy. I want to go see what she's barking about. Oh, there's a little bit of hanky-panky going on in the alpaca pen, and Zena doesn't particularly like it. Zena, that's enough. So why they had to choose right next to Zena to do that, I have no idea, because now she's going to be barking for the next 20 or 30 minutes. But if you saw Honey laid down, that means that she more or less has said it's okay to do this. So it's April 4th, so April 5th, 2025, we might just have a little Creo on the ground. We'll just have to wait and see. So I have both my soil samples. I'm gonna run those to town and do a little bit of grocery shopping. When you have a family of 6, you eat a lot of groceries. So I was gonna check in on Lily and her 11 chicks. Hey girls. Lily's a good mama, good protector. And we're running a little bit low on feed, so I'm gonna fill them up and give them plenty of feed. I'm also going to move them. This is the time I usually move them, is when I give them new feed, and we move them about every other day, and that keeps them on fresh ground. We'll probably separate the chicken at some point, but right now with the colder nights, Lily gets all her chicks still under her wings and protects them and keeps them warm. It's awesome how those mama chickens know exactly what to do with Mother Nature. So I'm gonna get these changed out, and then we're gonna catch up with Cassie a little bit later. She might have some big news for you guys. Just have to wait and see.
So it's a beautiful day today in Oklahoma, and a lot of you guys have sent some little signs, and I haven't had time to hang them up. So today I'm gonna go around, hang some of them up, and I'll take you along with me and show you what they say. Gary's out here acting like he's working. I think he's just rolling in dirt.
Yeah, I'm just rolling in the dirt. I want to look like a real mechanic. I've never really looked like a real mechanic, so, you know, I'm trying to get my hands. No, I'm putting an alternator on my Toyota. My Toyota got mad at me when I bought the other truck, and instantly the alternator went out, so now I'm putting a new alternator on.
Should have bought a Ford. Kidding. All right, so we're gonna leave Gary to do his work. I got the signs and some zip ties. We're gonna go down here to the chicken tractor that we made out of our old trampoline, hang some up, and then there's one about donkeys, and I'm gonna go hang it back there under the barn. So, thank you guys. Look at that. Drop some zip ties, but thank you to you guys that have sent some signs. You don't have to do that. Our intentions were never to hang a bunch of signs, but we appreciate it, and let's go see how much room we have left. So I do have a welcoming party down here. Donkeys are hanging out down here. Little Dolly is younger than the others, and she likes to run around and be silly, and they don't really want to do that with her. So she's probably ready for one of them to have a baby so she can have somebody to play with. Hey donkeys, how you doing today? Dolly and Patsy and June and Loretta. What's going on, girls? Patsy, about ready to have that thing, or are you just gonna drop to the ground? Huh? I don't have any treats. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, quit fighting. I don't even have any treats. So we got our big chickens out there behind the Premier One netting. And then over here in the chicken tractor, we have the American breasts I got from the recreational homestead. So if you guys don't know much about the American breast, they're a dual purpose bird. Taste amazing. They also are good egg layers, and recreational homestead have some of the nicest ones around, and grateful that they sent me some chicks. So these are the signs we got on here now, and we'll add some. All right, let's see what we got up first. This one is a duck. Huh. So maybe we should put that out there where the ducks are. We'll wait on that one. This one says, money can't buy happiness, but money can buy chickens, and chickens make me happy. I hear you, rooster. So hang that one up. I didn't make it fit, but people are saying, don't use your teeth. What? That's what they're for. You guys talking back and forth? Well, Gary made his horn start honking for no reason. All right, got that one on. Now let's get this one on. He's not doing that on purpose. Gotta use the big chompers in the back. I hear you. Oopsie, but I already committed to it. All right, this one says, God says you are unique, special, lovely, precious, strong, chosen. And it's got different Bible verses. I hear you, laughing rooster. All right, and the last chicken one. This one's funny. That chicken makes me laugh. I'm gonna put it right here by this one. Gary's gonna go to edit this and be like, why did you video for so long of doing nothing? Because I wanted you to have to edit it. Alright. Come on now. Alright, so there's the signs. That one, I'll fix a different day. I kind of overlapped it. Maybe this one should be dropped down a little. But there's the signs. Then I got this donkey one and this duck one to put in the back. That'll be good. You were honking at us a while ago.
That was my truck honking because I connected the battery and it has an alarm and it did not like it that it hadn't been told where the key fob was, I guess. Anyway.
Oh, but you got it working?
It works.
Look at you, you're a mechanic.
I'm a mechanic. I saved a couple $100 by doing it myself.
Nice. So, gotta hang up the donkey sign and the duck sign and we'll be finished. All right, I got that one hung. And the ducks are right there, and I think they approve. Zena, you approve? Well, all right then. All right, and there we got the donkey one. Once upon a time, there was a girl who really loved donkeys. It was me. The end. So thank you guys that sent those. We appreciate that. We don't need signs. We don't ask for signs. But people like to send us those things when they think of us. You guys check out my new hat. I bought it myself. Says broke chicken farmer. So I love doing things with chickens. Doesn't really bring me any money because I give most of the stuff away more than I sell it, but it brings me joy, it brings others joy, and just enjoy it. So I did get something in the mail to do with chickens. So one of you guys made that possible, so we're gonna show that here in a little bit and use it and see what kind of progress we're getting. So I came into the shop to put the zip ties up and I found 2 more. So I think I know where I'm going to put these. I got to see if I have some screws for that one. All right, there we go. We got chicken coop rules and relax. We're all crazy. It's not a competition. So I got those on the chicken coop, mobile chicken coop. That used to be a 2-horse trailer and we turned it into a chicken coop. So we got the ladies out here. Right here they've been digging some dust baths and things. Isn't that crazy that a chicken can make a hole that big? Look at that. Huge hole. That's where they make their dust baths. And they're all happy and healthy, and they got shade underneath here, but it's really not too hot. But if they want to get underneath there, they got shade. That is Willow over there. That was the chicken that was tiny, had no feathers, but now that it has grown, we realize it's actually a William. So it is a rooster. I have a student at school that is wanting a rooster, and he might just get William.
So before we end the video, Cassie got something in the mail I think she's excited about, and it is the first time to try one of these multiple egg candlers.
Yeah, so this is from Sure Hatch, which is the same place that my incubator came from, and pretty much all these little circles are lights. All you do is put the tray in there, super bright, candle them all at once instead of individually.
So how many is a candle? 6 times 30 eggs at one time.
Yep.
So that's a lot better than picking one up at a time.
Right here it says voltage 110.
And so that's just a regular plug-in. So what we're gonna do is get some eggs out, check them out, and we'll show you guys how easy this is. So Cassie's gonna bring the eggs in, and we're just gonna use this little bar stool in our bathroom. Oh, she got several of them at once. All right, let's see what it does.
So if you do a full tray, I was told that it's easier to see.
All right, so I think we had the tray in wrong. So
Here's your error.
Now it's in the right way.
So bad, 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 bad.
And then all the dark ones are all good. That's a lot of good ones, Cass.
Yeah. All right. So if it's not a full tray, there's too many lights, you can't tell. So I only have a few turkey eggs, so I'm going to use my flashlight to candle those.
Still pretty early on.
Yeah, it's not been even a week yet, so these were the first ones, so they might not even be good.
Just have to wait and see. Might be a little evil Tom Turkey in there.
Might be.
All right, here's the next set of 30 chicken eggs.
So good, bad, 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 possibly bad. But you can see the difference. Oh wow, it really shows up on the camera.
Yeah, you can really see, and then like, look how bright that is though when you take one of those off.
Yeah, so
crazy bright.
it needs a full tray to see it, and then these are pretty far along. The next step will be lockdown. But if I was going to, if this was like the first time ever candled like a weekend, then I would probably mark the bad ones, but leave them so that I can candle and you can tell better. So these will be going on into lockdown in about 5 days.
All right. So that thing worked awesome, but we want to give a big thanks to one of our subscribers who actually got that for Cassie.
Yes, thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate it.
So it's really cool to be able to do that. Cassie, I know, is going to be hatching a ton in the future because she likes to hatch. And
I might as well now. I got an easy candler.
Yeah. So we want to thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day to check out Cassie's new toy. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.